I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Ay, he made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit, make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head? Then turn around, then cook the horse head. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coats sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline. The back of that coat got blew up in a bomb. I don't give a fuck, nigga, call your mom. What you about to do? You about to put it in the water tonight. Yeah, put it in the water tonight.
To cow, nerd. I was just typing it out, but I just figured I'd say it. So, boom. Saturday night.
Yes, Nerd is here. I was hoping she'd be here on time.
The nerd, me too. I mean, we're always on time waiting for people.
I was hoping you guys would be here on time.
Sean Doe, we were waiting for you. I kept saying, let's go. My Los Angeles got better things to do. And you took forever to start the intro.
Oh, boy.
See? Nothing to say.
Nothing.
Nada. Zip zada. Okay. Well, guess what? We're going to cover something special for you tonight. We're going to cover something a little special for you tonight. This guy used to be on TV. Big Will. My boy, Takao, Murder Night. Yeah.
Yay.
That's
LOL.
Will.
Oh, is it Will?
Will.
Oh, yeah.
You know Will.
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Will.
I think last time we seen Big Will was lunar eclipse. Solar eclipse.
Yeah.
Boom. It was a total eclipse.
That was a year ago because it was our anniversary. Boom. It was our 1 year anniversary.
Good thing I read my Facebook Messenger, lures.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I just told Nerd, I was like, hey, 8 o'clock.
I do blame this one on Shawnee, though. Good job, guys. Thank you. Thank you, MLI. Yeah. Somebody knocking on our door. And guess what? We've been waiting for you. But tonight we are going to get into this killer that was on TV too. Gary Alton Coleman. Gary Coleman. Was it Gary Coleman?
Alton.
Gary.
Alton.
Gary Alton. He was a killer, boo.
I know.
Willis did not have to worry about the gooch looking for Arnold Drummond.
What you talking?
He had to look out for Gary looking for Willis.
Did you hear when you said that to the kids the other day? You were like, what you talking about, Willis? And they're like, what? Who's Willis?
Yeah, I know.
That was funny.
Because they don't understand what's good for them.
Thank you, Space Nerd.
So many life lessons learned on that show.
I know.
Did you know that he killed Kimberly?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
Who did?
She had an overdose.
It was Gary that fed her the needle, though.
No. No.
Yep,
no.
He sure did.
No.
Yep. He was like, you going down. And then he killed her. Okay, let's get into it. I'm looking nervous as ever.
Thank you, Space.
Aw.
Thank you.
Oh, here we go.
Here's the glasses.
Got the killer glasses on.
Alton Coleman was an American serial killer who, along with accomplice Deborah Brown, committed a crime spree across 6 states between May and July 1984 that resulted in the deaths of 8 people.
Also known as Dana.
I know.
Right. Dana. Mm-hmm. Dana was his accomplice till he killed her.
Okay.
I think he's nerd. Joe Sleepfist. Batting first for the Big D's. The Hertz Curves Air Device.
I thought that was the shirt that you got at the game, Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Which one is this?
This one has your name on the back.
That's right.
The other one said
Midler Light.
No. Well, yeah, but on the back it said
Takao.
No. What did it say on the back?
Batter up. I don't think it said anything.
It does. It said it's 20, number 20 on the back.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Coleman, who received death sentences in 3 states, was executed by the state of Ohio in 2002.
Jake Fire, thank you, my brother. Congratulations, Chris and Sean, on the monetization.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Jake. Yes. I'm going to take a drink for you, bro. No wheel on this show, just knives. I'm going to get nice and lit for replay. Okay,
Yay.
so what did he do?
He was sentenced to death in
Jake,
Illinois.
you're going to like this. This is Gary Coleman.
He was sentenced to death in Illinois and Indiana, but the sentences were later reduced to life imprisonment without parole and 140 years, respectively.
How do you kill somebody twice?
No, he got 2 life sentences. Is that what I said?
Yeah. No, but you said they were going to kill him in Indiana and Illinois.
Sentenced to death in Illinois and Indiana, but the sentences were later reduced to life imprisonment, probably for Illinois, without parole, and 140 years, respectively. So
Short sentence.
Indiana? I don't know.
I guess so.
I don't understand.
You got it, Jake.
Let's see. That picture is from his 1984 FBI 10 Most Wanted photo.
Oh, I thought it was from his yearbook.
It looks like it.
It looks like he's wearing like his finest Jerry curl, and he's got like his nicest shirt on, and that would be your yearbook picture.
Oh my gosh, what's the date today?
The date today is 4/26.
He died today, 2002, 23 years ago.
Damn, he gone. He dead. 4/26/22. How did he die?
I realized that.
How did he die?
Lethal injection.
Bam. So he didn't have a choice. He was going down on the 4/26.
Oof.
Who gave it to him? That's funny because that's how his co-star.
Ohio, right?
That's how his co-star died. Lethal injection.
Ohio.
Dana White.
Dana White.
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Please.
That was his co-star.
Oh
She
my
played
gosh.
Kimberly.
Please.
What?
That's Dana.
Oh, Dana Plato.
Like, you don't know.
I know, creepy, right, my loss? You can't make this shit up. We did not pick this because he died today.
No, that was just weird.
Yeah, we're not covering his anniversary or nothing like that. It just happened to be that today is the day for Gary Coleman.
Yeah.
Plateau. Dana Plateau.
Plato.
Plateau.
Oh my gosh. He was born on
I
November
heard
6th.
she was like Plato though at the end. Like there was like all kinds of people molding her into what they wanted. Yeah.
Don't be gross.
I'm not. It wasn't me, boo. I'm not the one that was Play-Doh in her.
I realize it wasn't you.
Yeah, I wasn't the one that was Play-Doh in her. Oh my God.
Alton Coleman was born on November 6, 1955 in Waukegan, Illinois. His mother worked 3 jobs and he lived with his 73-year-old grandmother. Coleman was well known to local law enforcement, having been charged with sex crimes 6 times between 1973 and 1983. 2 of those cases were dismissed. What?
Alton Cookaman. And my Lost Interest says, no coincidences, boo. So you picked this on purpose.
I did.
Okay.
No, that was really random.
What?
2 of those cases
What a
were
random
dismissed.
coincidence. Go ahead.
Coleman served 3 years in prison after pleading guilty to armed robbery in 1973, where he and an accomplice kidnapped and raped a woman, then stole $100 from her car.
Oh my God, that's
back then.
That's it? $100?
$100 back then?
In some poutine?
Wait.
Yeah.
Where was I?
They got the poutine and the $100. Poutine Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Coleman was scheduled to go on trial in Illinois on charges stemming from the rap of a 14-year-old girl when he fled and began his killing spree. In 1976, Coleman was charged with 3 counts of deviant sexual assault for rapping 3 fellow inmates in jail. However, he was only convicted of battery and received a 6-month sentence.
Oh, he was banging dudes in jail? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Coleman was diagnosed with mixed personality disorder with probable antisocial, narcissistic, and obsessive features with additional diagnoses, including epileptic spasms, psychosis, and borderline personality disorder.
Wow.
Sounds like a fun guy.
I bet he's good at Yahtzee.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Shake him up, shake him up, shake him up, break him.
Yeah. I forget how to play Yahtzee.
His epilepsy would like cause him to throw 7-11, even backdoor little Joe. Yep. He was good at the dice games.
Deborah Brown was born on November 11, 1962. She is one of 11 children, is borderline intellectually disabled, suffered head trauma as a child, and was diagnosed with dependent personality disorder by a psychiatrist.
Oh,
She was engaged to another man when she met Coleman in 1983, but left her family and moved in with him shortly afterwards. Although a willing participant in Coleman's assaults and murders, Brown had no history of violence or any criminal history prior to their relationship.
Are you serious? He
She
wrapped
was
a
just
girl
along
for
for the ride.
$100.
You're talking about her.
I know. Oh, she wasn't never in trouble.
Right.
Hey, my loss. Sorry to hear that, man. I hope everything's okay. Cool. Nothing. He's just helping out his parents right now.
My lost interest is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. So I thought you meant him because he did have priors, but okay, it was her. She didn't have any priors until she met the Colemans. Wonder what kind of coolers he has.
Old ones.
I guess so. Do you think that he hates what's those things called? Them fucking cups?
Solo cups?
No, they're named after a fucking animal. Like a hyena or whatever. Everybody buys them. Those cups.
Stanley cups?
It kind of like that, yeah.
Oh, like my mom has?
Yeah, like the jackalopes.
No.
Fuck.
Tumbler?
I don't know. No! It's not a goddamn app, Sean. Tumbler.
What are those
Who
things
the hell
called?
drinks a tumbler, Sean? No, it's named after an animal. It's like a llama.
No.
Alpacas.
No.
Damn it. They're named after like Bigfoots.
Donkey?
You almost...
What? What'd you say,
Nothing.
Sean?
I don't think it's right.
Bra cup.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay. Close.
Mm-hmm.
What are those called?
I don't know, but Gary Coleman's has a problem with
My
them.
mom
because,
has one.
Yeah, because Coleman ran the fucking Cooler universe for the longest time until they came on.
What are those things called?
There it is. Yeti.
No. Yeti! Yes.
Yeti, another one.
Now I lost my guy.
I know. Get back to Coleman's. You got distracted, boo. This is the problem with the show.
Coleman.
This is the problem with the show. You're always getting distracted.
Yeti.
Yep.
That was good when you said Bigfoot. I knew what you were talking about.
Yeah, I knew it was some
Did
kind
someone
of...
say it in the chat?
No, I knew it was some kind of animal. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I know things.
Wisconsin and
To
Illinois.
count.
We're on to the murders now.
We're into the murders, and we're only 14 minutes in. Boom.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we don't sit here in, what's that called? When you, like, warm somebody up? Foreplay
Stall?
you.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't
Stall.
foreplay you. We get right into it. We do. We do. We get right into it. Ain't no foreplay. We get into the 5-play. Boom. We go straight for the 5-hole. Yeah.
Wisconsin and Illinois. Coleman and Brown committed their first murder when they killed 9-year-old Vernita Wheat.
Damn.
From Kenosha, Wisconsin.
It's always people from Kenosha, boo.
After Coleman had befriended her mother, Juanita Wheat.
Mm-hmm.
Juanita Wheat.
I wonder if they had a cousin named Cream.
Yeah. He abducted Vernita and took her to Waukegan on May 29th, 1984.
Mm-hmm. Earls of Lemongrass, to cow.
That's the anniversary of us getting engaged, May 29th.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of parallels to this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Vernita's badly decomposed body was discovered on June 19th in an abandoned building 4 blocks from the apartment of Coleman's grandmother.
Mm.
It was determined she had been wrapped and the cause of death was ligature strangulation.
Wow. Oh, my God. Straight up choke those ligatures.
On May 31st, Coleman befriended Robert Carpenter in Waukegan and spent the night at his home. The next day, he borrowed Carpenter's car to go to the store and never returned. What?
Do you rest your beer on a bass drum? Because when you put it down, it's going through so loud through the mic.
What?
Yep. Every time. Mm-hmm. So they want to know if you're resting it on a bass drum. Because you always go.
My beer is on a metal tray. That
oh
is
my God! Nobody wants the details.
This thing, it's sitting right beside. I have about.
Nah, my God!
I've got about a 12-inch area here.
Yeah, you do.
all the room I
Boom.
have. I've got nowhere
No,
else.
Timmy. Stands for we're destroying you, bro.
Indiana and...
Oh my God, boo. They're nurtures. Nurtures.
Indiana and Michigan.
Michigan.
In June 1984.
What
Coleman,
part? Better not be any of my
I'll probably
people.
get there.
Okay, better not be none of my people.
In June 1984, Coleman and Brown encountered 2 young girls in Gary, Indiana.
That's where Michael Jackson's at.
Born.
I wonder if it was Janet and Letitia.
No, it was 9-year-old Annie Turk and her niece, 7-year-old Tamika Turk.
Oh, man.
The couple sexually assaulted the 2 children.
Wow.
Annie survived the violent attack, but
yeah,
Tamika
because
did
Michael seen it and wrote a song about it. Annie Turk, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay?
Well,
what was the sister's name?
Tamika.
Tamika isn't hit by a smooth criminal.
Wait a minute. How does a 9-year-old have a niece that's 7?
Well, it's very easy, and especially in Gary, Indiana, boo. It happens. So that's how Michael wrote that song. He was growing up at the same time as the Turks, and he was like, seen it, and he probably saved her, and that's why she's okay.
Her partially decomposed body was discovered on June 19th. The same day, Donna Williams, a 25-year-old woman from Gary, disappeared.
Bam!
On July 11th, her decomposed body was discovered in Detroit, Michigan.
Boom! Dropped her off by Tiger Stadium.
About half a mile from where her car was found. She had been wrapped and killed by ligature strangulation.
Wow, he straight up goes for the ligatures a lot. Yeah. He's a ligature type of dude, boo.
On June 28th, Coleman and Brown entered the home of Palmer Jones and his wife Marjorie of Dearborn Heights, Michigan.
Bam!
You know where that is?
Yes, I know where that's at.
I'm just asking.
It's right by Detroit, boo.
No.
Listen, we drive through Dearborn Heights, okay?
We do?
Yes. Plenty of times. It's the part when we're driving through and there's a big ass pothole in the I-75 and you're like going through and it's up by the lodge and it says, boom, welcome to Dearborn Heights.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't say boom.
It shouldn't. No, it doesn't, but your car does when it hits that fucking pothole. I'll show it to you next time.
June 28th, Coleman and Brown entered the home of Palmer Jones and his wife Marjorie of Dearborn Heights, Michigan, whom they beat severely. Coleman ripped the telephone from their wall before stealing money and their car. Ohio. On July 5th, Coleman and Brown arrived in Toledo, Ohio.
Okay, that's where my mom's from.
I know. Where Coleman befriended...
What year was this?
I don't know.
What day?
July 5th.
Thank God she wasn't home that day.
This is 1984.
Right, she wasn't home that day, okay? Because in July 5th of 84, I was born.
You were not.
Yes, I was.
You weren't born in 1984.
I said I was born. I was already alive.
I know.
Okay? And so my mom was watching me in the front yard with the serial killers that played in our neighborhood. Yeah, so there you go. It's near Troy, boo. Troy, Michigan, to Cal. Okay.
Coleman befriended.
I bet Virginia. They went down to, I bet they went to like the Carousel Mall in Toledo or the Promenade, and they were down there. Actually, that's where my comedy career started, was in Toledo. At Connections Comedy Club. Airport Road. Yeah, so I probably seen him. Yeah. Who knows? He might have stopped by to catch a show before he went on a kill. You never know. Kind of looks familiar. Kind of.
Wow.
Oh my God, we're like Australian twins.
I know.
All right, you finish my...
Sentences?
No, paragraphs.
Sandwiches.
Oh my God. We're just like those Australian twins. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, those people.
And then we seen a Robert Dibba to Cal. Good start on time. Oh my God. See? Just like the Australian twins. We're going to call that Australian Gold. Yeah.
On July 5th, I already said this, he befriended Virginia Temple, the mother of several children. After Temple stopped communicating with her relatives, police entered her home and found her young children alone and frightened. Temple and her eldest child, 9-year-old Rochelle, had been strangled to death and left in a crawl space.
Wow.
On the same morning as the Temple murders, Coleman and Brown entered the home of Frank and Dorothy Duvendak in Toledo, who were bound with electrical cords.
Ooh, I remember hearing about this.
The couple stole the Duvendak's money and car.
Right.
And Mrs. Duvendak's stolen watch was later found under another victim. Later that day, Coleman and Brown visited the Dayton home of the Reverend Millard Gay and his wife, Catherine.
Reverend Millard Gay?
Yeah.
Reverend Gay?
The two stayed
Not like Reverend Wild Bill. He's not gay. But Reverend Gay is gay.
The two stayed with the Gays and accompanied them to a religious service on July 9th.
Was it a gay service?
The next day, the Gays dropped off the couple in downtown Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the next day, that was my birthday.
Yeah, they drop them off. Trigger, good evening. You're welcome to the show. We're getting into the part where Gary Coleman and his accomplice goes to a gay church. Mm-hmm. Well, went to a gay church with the gays. And then, what did he do to him?
On July 12th, Tawny Story, a 15-year-old girl who lived in Cincinnati's over the Rhine neighborhood, disappeared.
I remember Tawny's Story. She was in that Whitesnake video. She crawled across the hood. Yeah. Remember her? Yeah, because Coleman got to her. He killed her. So, but she was all over that car.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, leaving snail trails all over that Camaro. She did. Oh my God, boo. Wasn't me. She's the one that was clam slamming that hood.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Here we go.
Okay. Her body was discovered 8 days later.
Mm-hmm.
A bracelet that had been stolen from the Temples was found under Story's body. On the day of Story's disappearance, the FBI appended Coleman.
They do what?
Appended Coleman.
What does that mean?
To its 10 most wanted list.
Triggered.
As a special edition, the 11th most wanted. Coleman was the 10th person since initiation of the list in 1950 to merit such inclusion.
Yeah, Shawnee had to take all the wrenches away just for momentarily, so he's going to give them back, though. But right now, he just had to take them out because the clams were slamming on the hood like terracatanis on a hood of a Camaro, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. But don't sweat it.
Coleman and Brown bicycled into Norwood on July 13th about 9:30 a.m.
Wow.
Less than 3 hours later, they drove away in a car belonging to Harry Walters, whom they left unconscious, and his wife Marlene, who was beaten to death.
Oh my God. A cow. It's a cow.
Mm-hmm. Harry Walters survived and later testified that he and his wife had met Coleman and Brown to discuss their potential purchase of a camper, and that Coleman attacked him with
Coleman camper?
Candlestick.
Was it a Coleman camper?
Maybe. Purchase of a camper, and that Coleman attacked him with a wooden candlestick.
My lost interest would love to know what appended is.
It was appended.
Upended.
Appended.
Upended here. Upended here.
I wonder if it was.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Oh my God, Mike's shitty internet provider to Cal. Space Nerd forced me to come over here or else with the horny devils. Oh my God. Thank you, Space Nerd, for making Mike's shitty internets come over here with the horny devils to Cal. Thanks, Mike's.
Yes. The coroner found that Marlene had been bludgeoned about 20 to 25 times. Shards of a broken soda bottle, which bore Coleman's fingerprints, were found in the Walters' living room, and bloody prints made by 2 pairs of shoes were found in the basement.
Different. I don't have much, but I once had a wrench. Mm-hmm. So, oh my God. Shondo, you gotta be stop being cruel. I think Shondo got scared once the channel got remonetized, and he's like, took all the wrenches away and hid them in a box, and he's gonna give them back out. So we're gonna give them back out, but he got nervous. He got nervous in the service. Go ahead. Actually, I think YouTube said something to him, like, got too many moderators.
The Walters' red Plymouth Reliant money, jewelry, and shoes were stolen.
They did all that to steal a Plymouth Reliant?
2 bicycles, clothes, and shoes not belonging to the Walters had been left behind.
A who eats Plymouth Reliance for breakfast, boo? You hear me?
Yes.
He eats Plymouth Reliance for breakfast.
Ugh.
They're also known as K cars. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Kentucky returned to Ohio, Illinois, and Indiana.
It's a long trip. Let me tell you.
2 days later, the Plymouth was found abandoned in Kentucky.
Told you.
Where Coleman and Brown had kidnapped Oline Carmichael Jr., a college professor from Williamsburg, and drove back to Ohio with Carmichael locked in the trunk of his car.
All on one tank of gas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Reverend Wild Bill said, I don't need no stinking wrenches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trigger.
Yes.
On July 17th, they abandoned this stolen vehicle in Dayton, and Carmichael, who was still locked in the trunk, was rescued by authorities. Coleman and Brown returned to the home of the Gays, accosting them with guns. Reverend Gay, who at this time recognized Coleman as a wanted fugitive, asked, "Why do you want to do us like that? Like this?"
What? Was he writing a song? Why do you want to do us like that? Like
Coleman
this, like that,
responded,
like this?
"I'm not going to kill you, but we generally kill them where we go."
Yeah. So guess what, boo? Thank you, Timmy. Space Nerd made Mississippi come here. That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Mississippi. Boom. Mississippi. Yeah, him too. Wonder what the wife said. Are you gonna beat her to death and leave the guy unconscious again? It's a cow. Hamheads. Sorry I haven't been able to catch many live shows lately. Congrats on getting monetized. Thank you, Hamheads.
Yes.
We appreciate you, bro. Yeah, haven't seen you in a minute, man. But I know you get busy. So, ham is ham, boo. Okay,
Ooh.
Thank you so much, dog.
I'm not going to kill you, but we generally kill them where we go. Coleman and Brown took their car and headed back to Evanston, Illinois. Along the way, they stole another car in Indianapolis and killed its owner, 75-year-old Eugene Scott.
To cow. Now my Los Angeles jumps in and says Shawnee sold the wrenches on eBay to raise money for his 580 graphics card with an accelerator modular.
Whew.
What?
I don't know, but
Shawnee sold his wrench. Can I see those?
These are reading glasses. You're not going to be able to see that. It's going to let you see it here. And don't break those. That's ridiculous. Those help you see up close.
Shawnee sold the wrenches on
eBay to raise money for his 5080 graphics card with accelerator module.
Oh, yeah, he probably did, little bitch. So, boom. And then Mike's shitty internet provider says, Miss Sip. Sip. It's a cow. Okay, where's my goddamn wrench? Hamhead, Shondo took all the wrenches away to sell them on eBay for some goddamn graphics card or some shit.
Why can't we get
the cow, Brew Ping? What?
I don't know. Why can't we get the membership?
Oh, I don't know. It's the only thing that I know about the fucking membership thing is it's got to be like on a computer or something. If it's an iPhone, you can't do it. Sean, enable the gift in memberships. Okay, or maybe that too. Sean, why the hell can't people give memberships, bro?
They should be enabled. I have the option to make member-only videos.
Okay, so, but I honestly think that it has something to do with like iPhone because like when I'm watching Levyverse on my phone, I can't do it through iPhone because I think Apple doesn't get a cut of it, so therefore they don't make it available to do. So is what I guess.
Oh yeah, there we go. I just launched memberships.
You can do it?
Yeah, I mean, before it had me do a couple of steps, and then it said I was gonna have to wait for them to look at it to see if we were eligible. Apparently we are, but I had to press launch after that too.
Wow. Okay. Thanks, Sean, for doing your job, brah.
I did. We would have to wait days if I didn't even do it with that beginning stuff.
Whatever. You know what? Brew Payne and Josephus is right. You're a potato goddamn star.
What's that mean?
Dumpster. You're a potato dumpster.
I mean, potatoes are pretty cool. You can power a computer with those.
Are you saving your money for a top surgery, Sean?
Alton Coleman.
A top surgery?
Yeah, you know. Act like you don't know, bro.
Like
okay,
my face?
Let's get back into the Alton Commons, okay? We've only got a little bit of time before replay starts.
Hour and a half?
Yeah, and it takes a while, boo. You argue too much. You do.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Okay, gracias. Let's go.
I think I'm done. Well, I mean, with the murders, yes. Words to the arrest and conviction.
He killed 8 people. You've only read 3. He killed the girls from Indiana in front of Michael Jackson. Then he killed the Reverend and his gay wife.
He killed this 75-year-old guy.
Killed that guy, and then he killed the people in Toledo. That's randomly. That's 7. We're missing 1.
Oh my gosh.
We're totally missing 1. Oh, yeah. I forgot he killed that little girl before he met his girlfriend. Okay.
3 days later, on July 20th, Coleman and Brown were arrested in Evanston. As they walked westward across an intersection, they passed immediately in front of a motorist who was from Coleman's neighborhood in Waukegan. What?
Memberships are still not there, Sean Doe. Your
I know,
fault.
I looked too. I didn't see it.
And, you can't even do it on your phone?
I can't help it that it's not showing up. I pressed thing, it said that we had memberships. I'm looking at it right now. It says we got membership.
Damn, Sean. Hiding the damn wrenches, hiding the fucking memberships? What the hell, brah? And Aku's right. There isn't enough money in the U.S. military budget to fix Shawnee.
Oh, I can upload images for the memberships? Ooh.
What? What do you mean?
Well, let me see if I can get one of these up first. Then I'll tell you.
Can't even join as a member, so I don't even know why you're going to upload picture. What does the picture say? Missing?
Yeah.
Oh, I can do emojis now, too.
Yeah, that's great that you can do custom emojis for members when nobody can even buy a membership. How about that?
Look, maybe you guys just need to try harder. You must not be a real fan.
I love how it's everybody else's fault except for your fault, and you're the one that's controlling all the keys.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm going to see. I'm going out of the show. I'm going back into the show.
I did that already.
And I'm going to see. Nope, no membership, bro. Close out.
I did.
And then go back in. And let me see. I think Sean's lying. Ahmed found it.
Yeah, see, it is there.
Yeah, but Hamhead's is probably on a computer.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, shit, you got it.
I got it.
Guess what? I do not. And I'm still on an iPhones.
And you're not a moderator either.
Yeah, I'm out. Here, I'll try it again.
I got out a minute ago and went back in. Hey, Two Joints is here.
Two Joints to
Good
cow.
evening, Two Joints.
Yeah, it won't do it on an iPhone. But thank you, Hamhead. Thank you, Hamhead. No, I'm serious. Look.
What? Did you go out and back in?
I totally went out and in.
Go out and back in.
I know how to go out and in and out. I totally do.
I know.
I've been there plenty of times.
Okay.
I know how to go in and out, just like a robbery. And then back in, back out, and then go back in. And I know how to do it, okay? The Reverend Wild Bills just joined.
Go out one more time.
Oh, no. Hold on. Baby, I'm on my show, and so I'll have to call you back, but I do have you on speaker, so don't talk shit about people in my chat.
Okay.
All right. I love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Sorry, guys. My kid was calling me. I didn't want her to talk shit about people in the chat, boo.
Yeah, she typically does that right off the bat.
Reverend Wild Bill's got one, and Space Nerd got one. Reverend Wild Bill's just joined the Welcome to Llama Lovers, and now Space Nerd is part of the Llama Lovers. To cow.
Try it again.
Boo, I can't do it. Take this $2 and shove it up your fucking ass, Johnny. To cow. I like that. Mississippi just told you, Sean Doe.
I bet if you go out and back in again, I bet you
oh my God,
because it happened with me. I know. Try it one more time.
All right, I'm going to completely close it out, okay? Now I'm going back in like a robbery. Now watch.
Okay.
Now watch. Boom.
Okay.
Told you. You made me miss. the time that Dupa threw out a gifted membership to Cal.
Woo!
Thank you, Dupa Duper Doos. Who caught that? Brutal Pain caught it. VP, you're now a llama lover to Cal. So I'm going in and out and coming back in. See? It's not even.
It did it
So
for me.
even the Mike's internet provider said it. That said you gifted 1,100 memberships. Jondo, did you? Oh, it sent one.
Of course I did.
100 proof membership to Cal. Jondo, why don't you try? Try giving 5 memberships,
How
Sean.
do I not have a membership?
Because we just now got memberships.
Oh.
So we just now got them.
I thought it would keep it from before.
No, when they stripped us
I
of
get it.
everything, yeah. Refreshing, it'll work. I tried. It's not working on my iPhones. So Mike Shitty,
Worked on mine.
internet provider, just gave out 10.
Wow,
Dog.
Timmy.
Oh my God.
2 joints. Trigger.
Josephus, Hamhead. That's
A
5.
coup.
A coup. Mike caught one
MSIP.
for himself. Tiff Wash.
Oh, my loss.
My loss. Oh my God.
And
Wow.
homie still doesn't have one.
That is fucking
Yeah.
dope as fuck. Thank
Remember
you
that time
so
I
much,
gifted-
Mike.
Remember that time I gifted one and it went to you?
Yes. Yes. Thank
That
you
was
so
so
much, Mike.
awesome.
You know what? I'm slamming a beer for Mike's. I'm going to slam one. Here we go, Mississippi. We're doing it. Here we go. Takao. 10 llama lovers. Llama lovers. Takao. Now, Sean, don't customize their emojis for them, boy.
I'm gonna have to start adding them all. It's gonna take a second.
I can't believe you slammed that.
I have a little tiny bit.
Wow. That was pretty good. I'm impressed.
Are you?
Yeah, now Dupe is a member too. Chat looks so much cooler with all the green names. Takao, Shondo. The wild ones are the same. Are the lame. Are the... What?
Oh, the white ones are lame.
Chris Clam slams Abel's. Takao. Boom. Oh my God, that does look beautiful, doesn't it, Boo?
I'm able.
Now we can do members only shows because now we got members.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Let me see what name mine.
I gotta be a member first, though.
Blue names are the best. Sean, you bastard.
Blue names are the best.
Wow. 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 Sean's a dick.
Blue names are the best.
Apparently, I'm the minority. Thank you, Mikes. That was dope as fuck, bro. All right. So, Shondo, did you put up the custom emojis?
I mean, we got one so far. I'm adding the other ones right now.
Jesus. Oh, my God.
Look, how
Me and
about
Big
you
Will's
calm
is
down a
the
little, buddy?
Me and Big Wills is the minorities, boo. We don't even care, okay? We'll stick to our own clique. Look at that shit. He just did it again, boo.
Uh-oh.
Mike, you're going nuts, bro.
Hell yeah.
He's going nuts. Red Bob leaving
Yes.
quotes. Earls of Lemongrass. Testicle Tiger. Space
Space
Chief.
Chief.
Matt. Matt is going to be
Jake
happy.
Fire.
Jake Fire. Because now
Widow
he
Killer.
not dead. Widow Killers.
Wowza.
Bam. Sean got a membership. Sean don't deserve
What?
one. Oh my
You know who
God.
still didn't get a membership?
Thanks, Jimmy.
That's such bullshit. I'll still slam another beer for you, Mike. Thank you so much, bro. That is very expensive.
Yeah.
That's expensive
I
as
know.
fuck. How much is it? So I know it's expensive though.
Membership gifting.
Yeah.
10 Oh my gosh, 10 is $49.90.
He just gave us $100 fucking bucks.
Wow.
Dude. That's Mike. Thank you so much,
Yes,
dog.
thank you, Mike.
You are the shit, man. He just blessed everybody up in the mother.
Oh, one more. Hey, there we go.
Oh my
Yes.
fuck!
Yes.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Space Nerd.
Me and Wills is still the minorities, but we don't care, okay? Okay, we don't care. So there you go. Hamhead says the blue names are narcs. I believe that. I believe
You just call homie a narc?
you're a narc, dog.
Hey.
Homie's a blue name too.
Oh, you're a narc. You're a narc. So homie's a member. You're
Narc,
a
narc, who's there?
narc. Okay, let's get back into the comments, boo. Holy shit, man.
Oh,
Holy
fun.
shit, that was
Read.
fun. That was fun, man. My God,
Um,
that was too nice. For real.
yeah, where was I?
Yeah, you were at the part where Gary Coleman's was killing the gay
Oh.
dudes.
3 days later, on July 20th, Coleman and Brown were arrested in Evanston. As they walked westward across an intersection, they passed immediately in front of a motorist who was from Coleman's neighborhood in Waukegan. The motorist drove north to a gas station and notified the police from a payphone. The couple were soon spotted sitting on portable bleachers in empty Mason Park. As two police sergeants approached Coleman, Brown was observed walking away towards the rear of the park.
You gotta knock it off, bro. That's another fucking 10 right
gosh.
there, man. Thank you so much, dog.
Kathy Linder, Articulate
Johns, Flex, Rumples, Big Kahunas, AA, Harley and Joker's Chaos, Uncle Jax, Ella, Rini, caught one.
Yes.
Boom. Thank you so much, dog. Dude, that is too much, bro. You're fucking too generous. Seriously, man. It's a gift off to Cal. That's 30 fucking memberships all on Mississippi's name, boo.
That's crazy.
Boom. That's nuts, bro. I can only slam so many beers for you. You're gonna get me fucked up.
Yeah, I just opened.
Hamheads is going nuts. Fucking Mike, Space Nerds going nuts. Everybody going nuts. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go. Son, I'm gonna be fucked up before replay. Man.
Also, good news. The more members we get, the more emojis we get too.
Is that how it works?
Yes. Let me update this real quick, and then we'll see how many emojis we can get.
How does it work?
Let's see here. If we get 6 more members, we can have 11 emojis.
Mike's last one gave me a membership.
It did?
Yep. See how I got the custom emojis? I didn't even hear what Sean said.
Oh, I got a custom emoji.
Sean, what did you say? Mississippi's been on tiers this week. Everything okay, bud? I'm trying to get rid of your money before backing out, are ya? No, what? What are you fucking talking about? What are you fucking talking about? Mississippi's been on tiers this week.
Been on a tear this week. Everything okay, bud? Not like trying to get rid of your money before clocking out.
No, Mississippi's not going nowhere, bro. No, Mike!
No,
oh my god!
Gosh.
What the fuck,
What
Mike?
the heck?
Tits McGee!
Tits McCool.
Oh,
Tits McGee.
FJMs, Bobby Nicks, Chaotix,
Mr. Crow,
Takal, Toto Pains,
Diaz, Vampire
Hunter D, Red Fug Lee, and a
Deepak.
Q. Oh, Deepak's like Tupac's cousin, boo. Damn.
Wow.
Mike's. Oh
Yes.
my god, bro.
You've reached the limit.
Yeah, dog. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Honestly, swear to God, we do. There were so many fucking months that YouTube's beat us down and all that shit, but we stuck with it and stuff like that. But dog, we appreciate that, man. But you ain't got to do no more, man. That's 40 fucking memberships, man.
Mhm.
You're making
And more emojis.
Yeah,
Mm.
Sean, I gotta go take a piss real quick, man. So, let's take a quick psych time and let me just go take a pee and smoke a
Ooh.
cigarette real quick and try to process what just happened.
Yeah.
And that'll give you some time to make up some emojis, okay?
I'm going to have to think of more. We don't have enough.
Yeah, so
Yes.
make them up while I'm peeing. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right. We'll take a quick side time, then we'll come up and wrap up with Gary Coleman, and we'll be right back, guys. Thank you, Mike's Dog.
Yes.
Thanks, Hamhead. Thanks, Space Nerd.
Yes.
Thanks, Dupa Dipper Doers. Space Nerd held a knife to my throat and forced me.
Oh, no,
I knew it.
Space Nerd.
Fucking knew it. Knew it. So, okay, we'll be right back, guys. Check it out.
Yeah, BRB.
Beep, beep.
Darker than Gotham in the midst of the night. Cruise through the city, lurking out of sight. Abel's got the tools sharper than a knife. We the reapers taking lives, no disguise. Pull the caper smooth, leave no trails or creeks. Bodies hit the ground, nobody speaks. Hoods up, faces masked, shadows in the streets. Grim hunt, mission completed, no police. We killin' with the Abels, murderers at large. Silent but deadly, in the yard we charge. Ruthless and cold, hearts like a stone. Killings and art, maestro's tone. Scheming in the basement, plans on every page. Hitting it for hire, unleash the rage. Click, clack, silencers, corners of the stage. Finish them clean, exit the cage. Money on the table, contracts to burn. Once goals are completed, never return. Evidence erased, alibis firm. Eyes in the dark, targets confirm. We killin' with the ables, murderers at large. Silent but deadly, in the yard we charge. Ruthless and cold, hearts like a stone. Killing's an art, maestro's tone.
We the hosts of a night fright show. Kristen, homie, bringing the flow. Homie late, man, never on time. Chris loves iguanas, scanty, non-serial killer stories. We obtain. George dropping and shot, all remain. We got the mic and we stage the thrill. Creeping stories, keeping them real. Serial tales, gotta be chill. Watch the drama, climb it uphill. Homie the Ooga, wild and free. Always distracted, lost his spree. Chris talking, laughing, peeking out. On iguana splashing without a doubt. Horror tales, yep, we narrate. Stay tuned through every update. We got the mic and we stage the thrill. Creeping stories, keeping them real. Serial tales, gotta be chill. Watching drama, climbing uphill. Shows making waves, horror scenes, the crowd craves. Homie trips, Chris misbehaves, but the thrills no one can deprave. We got the mic and we stage the thrill. Creeping stories, keep them real. Serial tales, got them chill. Watch the drama, find it uphill. We got the mic and we stage the thrill. Creeping stories, keeping them real. Serial tales, got them chill. Watch the drama, find it uphill.
Super superficial, oh yeah. Fresh frosh, I'm eating lots of frogs, oh yeah. Can I get a oh yeah? Can I get a oh
yeah? Boom! Tick-ow, everybody. Sondo's dropping them in there. You might have to refresh to get them. And Two Joints is on fire tonight. Tick-ow. Triggers is drawing in the Joeys and all that. So, boom, the Contes and Kenny's emojis. Tick-ow. Thank you, guys, man. Thank you so much, man. That's so fucking dope, man. I had to go crank one out real quick for Misses. Yeah, I did. So, oh my God, boo, I did. It was just a little bit of common blood. Pee.
What?
Pee. It was pee, boo.
What is it?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. It was pee, boo.
What are you cranking out to?
Missteps just.
Okay.
Okay. So, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Can't help
exactly.
it. Got bricked up. We got emojis. Oh my God. Sondo, make a bricked up emoji. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm doing that.
Don't stop. Get it, girl. Let's go. You gotta get back into the killers because we got like lots of stuff on replay happening tonight. Shout outs again for the Mississippi giveaway. Generosity that enables us to have these emojis. Yeah, that is true. Takao. Rod Rawson. Takao, bro. Good evening to you.
Oh, yes. Hey,
Welcome
Rod.
to the show. Tonight, Rod, we're covering Gary Coleman. He killed Dana Platos. He also is responsible for Michael Jackson's song, Annie, are you okay? Because he seen Annie get killed in Gary, Indiana. It was the Annie Turks, and he seen her, and so he wrote a song about her, and he was asking her if she was okay. Her sister wasn't, but she was. Right?
Yeah.
Boom. You learn a little something new by watching the show. Okay, let's go.
As two police sergeants approached Coleman, Brown was observed walking away towards the rear of the park. Two other officers stopped Brown as she tried to exit the park, searched her, and found a gun in her purse.
Wow.
The pair were taken into custody without incident and transported to the Evanston police station, where both were identified by their fingerprints.
I wonder if they said, "Are you down with the Brown?"
Yes.
I wonder if she went up to him and said, "What can Brown do for you?"
Mm-hmm.
Chris, who did the Lions draft? Oh, they drafted this dude today. Miles Garrett. No, not Miles Garrett. He's already been drafted. Miles, damn it. Oh my God, boo. That's what I was watching when I was eating, and I seen it, and I fucking seen it, and now I can't remember. So he's gonna be good. That's all I know, Triggers. It was Miles. I'll tell you who didn't get drafted. Primetime son, Deion Sanders. But if you watch replay, I might have the phone call to Primetime son. It was good. It was good. It was real good. Okay.
As Coleman was searched, a steak knife was found between two pairs of sweat socks he was wearing.
Ooh.
A shopping bag full of varied t-shirts and caps was found in the couple's possession. Officers learned that the pair stopped every 2 to 3 blocks.
Yeah, probably to adjust.
As they walked and changed shirts and caps.
It was probably to adjust the steak knife in his socks. Who the fuck does that, boo?
This guy.
Yeah.
A week.
Frazier. That's his name, Miles Frazier. Miles Frazier is who I seen get drafted.
A week after their arrest, more than 50 law enforcement officials from 6 jurisdictions met to plan their strategy for prosecuting Coleman and Brown.
Timmy, the Lions drafted Tate. Dick Tate. And after the season's done, I'm going to be like, Timmy, how did Dick Tate? To Cal.
Speaking of the death penalty for Coleman and Brown, Michigan was
quickly ruled
out because it did not employ capital punishment. It was decided to give...
Hamhead, I'd love to do that.
What?
Abel's Con, where we get together and just have a murder mess. Ooh. Oh my God, so many good ideas are coming to me ever since I cranked one out now. All right, listen. We could have a murder mystery killing with the Abels. What do you think? We can bring back the leg spreader. By far my favorite killer ever. And on the 100th episode, we're going to have Flex.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, is that the next episode? What, are we on 99 right now?
We might have to, we're on 99 right now, but we might, Thursday night, we'll do 99 and a half, and then we'll do 100th on Saturday. Because I think Saturday works best for Flex. Yeah, so we'll do 99 and a half on Thursday, and then 100th on Saturday, because that'll work out best. So, Space Nerd says vote yes on the first Abel's Comic Con.
Yes.
Abel's. I think that would be fun. We just gather up with all of our peoples. So we gather up with all of our peoples, and we just do a killer episode, and then we do a live replay. That would be fun.
It would be.
We could even do the golf tournament. Well, we simply go out to the golf course wherever we do this, and we have a golf tournament that day. It'll be a small tournament. It'll be a private tournament, okay? We'll just go to a golf course, and we'll pay the greens fee, and we'll just say it's a tournament without telling them that it's a tournament. We'll just do the golf tournament at Top Golf.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know where one is.
I know where one is.
Where?
I know where a couple are.
Where?
There's one in New York.
Okay.
But I don't want to go to New York.
Nowhere close to us.
Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be Liz's caddy. To Cal. Triggered, let me tell you, when you caddy for Liz, all you do is drive the cart around, drink beer, and that's about it. Right?
I guess.
Yeah. So that would be fun. That would be so much fucking fun. I will find a way to be there.
That would be awesome, Space.
Let's just plan it long enough in advance. That way we give people a chance to show up to wherever it's at, okay?
Yeah.
Let's all start working on it as a group, coordination. We need to find a spot that's neutral for everybody. We can't be showing up on any, like, gang war territories. Doopadoo would go. That would be so fun, boo.
Mm-hmm.
We do a murder mystery at some restaurant, maybe like B-dubs, because we could take a table in the corner. And then, like,
What did you say?
we do like a murder mystery, like at a B-dubs or some shit. We just make like a reservation and go to like there, or maybe Olive Garden, because we're all family. And then we mini golf tournament, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Oh, cool. I like this idea.
Yes.
The only thing I don't like is the last time I went to play mini golf and used a cart, they get mad. They get mad when you use a cart at mini golf, though. Because apparently you can't have your own cooler, can't be playing loud music. So that part I don't like, but we could play a par 3. That would be fun. That would be fun.
Where did we mini golf? We did that one time somewhere. Was it here?
Was it?
I think it was.
Was it?
I think so.
Yeah, it might have been at my bow. Central for you guys. I can go wherever,
She got the go
depending
communication.
on when it is. Yes. We could totally do this. Like, we could do it in Ohio. No, I don't really like Ohio.
Is there one in Ohio?
We should do it in Michigan.
Is there one in Michigan?
Yeah. You know why? Everybody will have a good time. Edibles is legal there. It'll be a good time. I'm serious. It would be fun. We'll plan it far enough in advance that we can all go there. But we'll pick a small town so that way the hotels aren't outrageous. And we just do it. Do it. Okay? Micro golf. Let's get back into the Antoines.
I can't think of where I was. A week after their arrest, more than 50 law enforcement officers from 6 jurisdictions met to plan their strategy for prosecuting Coleman and Brown. Seeking the death penalty for Coleman and Brown, Michigan was quickly ruled out because it did not employ capital punishment.
Boom.
It was decided to give Ohio the first attempt at sentencing, with U.S. Attorney Dan K. Webb stating, "We are convinced that prosecution in Ohio can most quickly and most likely result in the swiftest imposition of the death penalty against Alton Coleman and Deborah Brown." What?
Big Will loves it. He loves the idea.
Mm-hmm.
And Dupa said plenty of time to get tickets in the hotels, etc. And 2 joints, my dog said. Great segue, Chris.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
Go, girl.
The state of Ohio convicted Coleman and Brown, finding them guilty of the rap and murder of Story in Cincinnati and Marlene Walters in Norwood.
Here's that story.
Not for the murders of Virginia and Rochelle Temple in Toledo. Coleman and Brown were both sentenced to death. Coleman's case was sent to the U.S. Supreme Court several times between 1985 and 2002, but his numerous arguments that his conviction and death sentence were unconstitutional failed to sway the justices. However, Coleman's death sentence in relation to the Story killing was overturned in a separate proceeding. Despite this, Coleman's death sentence in relation to the Walters murder remained upheld. In addition to the death sentences, Coleman and Brown were each sentenced to 20 years in prison for transporting their kidnapping victim, Oline Carmichael, across the state line.
Ooh, that's what gets you in trouble every time, okay? You're going to kidnap somebody. Keep them in that state, because otherwise you're going to get in trouble for crossing the state lines. So keep them in that state. And exactly, 2 joints, you're exactly right. He was sentenced to marriage, boo. And that's what killed him. My neighbors are arguing. They're getting evicted. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. MSIPs. You know what you say?
Yikes.
You say, "Hey, guys, stop arguing. I just threw away $200 on this show, and you're getting evicted." To cow.
Are they getting evicted for arguing?
Maybe. Across state lines is federal. Bezos knows. So that's exactly what I'm saying, boo. If you're going to kidnap somebody, try to keep them in the same county, okay? Because then you just get in trouble for that. But if you take them across state lines, then you're fucking around, okay? unless you want to go to a nice prison, because federal prisons are way better than regular prisons, from what I hear. Yep, it's true, boo.
Yes.
Sounds like you don't like your neighbors. Takao, they gone now. They gone now. Holy shit. They're getting evicted because they ain't got a membership here, losers. Oh my god.
Thanks for calling 800.
Hell yeah. Oh my god. Bye, Miss IP's neighbors. I hope he didn't like them.
I'm sure he didn't.
I know. Well, I'm just saying, I wish my neighbors would get evicted. I don't. Sons of bitches always out there looking at me peeing and shit. They are.
Mm-hmm.
They do, Bill. I seen them one day with fucking binoculars and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I was like, what are you guys looking at? They're like, oh, just meteors and shooting stars and stuff. And I was like, really? Because those are up there. Eyes up here, neighbors. Eyes up here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Timmy knows, because when we met Timmy, I said, I gotta go pee. I went outside and peed.
You probably did.
I totally did. That's how I got locked the fuck out.
Oh, yeah, that door kept slamming.
Yeah, that motherfucker closed shut on me, and I was like, God
Yeah, I know.
dang it. And Timmy said, what are you doing? I said, I went outside to pee, motherfucker. He can vouch.
Yep. I was there. I remember.
Yep. Let's go. Ooh, we should get a big ass Airbnb for everybody. That'd be fun.
On April 25th, 2002, the Ohio Supreme Court rejected
Oh, shit. Wow, it only takes 30 days in Florida. Florida don't fuck around, boo. Mm-mm. Around here, it takes like, I don't even know, 60 days or some shit.
To get evicted?
Yeah, and then, like, they can even play, like, different bullshit. Like, they could be like, my dog's in school. I got a service animal. And then they got to
Have you
give
been
them...
evicted before?
No.
Oh, okay.
Have you?
No.
Oh, my God.
Well,
What the
I don't
fuck?
know eviction laws here.
I'm just saying, boo. I hear them all the time. So, oh, my God, no.
Mm-hmm.
Chris would never lie about an urination buddy. Takao, Goonie Goo Goose, Pecan. I thought Pecan caught a membership.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. The neighbors at Chris's stay behind. Boom. Takao. They were looking at my butthole.
Mm-hmm.
Like one day. Oh my God. That's exactly why I had to stop peeing outside, pull my pants all the way down. Like I used to do that. Like I would pull them down to my ankles.
Why would a man do that?
I didn't want to pee on my pants, Bill.
That's weird.
Well, I mean, sometimes I'm swaying.
You do realize that I'm here during llama time. You could just like talk to me and pee in the bathroom.
What fun is that? I need fresh air. I need fresh air. You won't let me smoke in the bathroom.
Okay.
So during llama time, I go outside, smoke, and pee. Okay? Wow. Thanks for exposing my secrets. All right, go ahead. Suck a lip chin. Whoop, whoop. We're spraying Fago all over the place. Okay? Go ahead.
On April 25th, 2002, the Ohio Supreme Court rejected a claim by Coleman's attorneys that the state's plan to accommodate the large number of victims and survivors who wanted to view the execution would turn it into a spectator sport. Can you believe that?
They did?
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, that they would turn it into a spectator sport.
Turn what into a spectator
His
sport?
executions.
Because why?
Because it was going to be in Ohio.
Yeah. You don't listen.
That's what you just said. You
Okay.
said it was going to be in Ohio. Brutal Pain was going to turn it into a spectator sport, so they banned it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So many victims and survivors of Coleman's crimes were allowed to witness the execution that prison officials had to set up a closed-circuit viewing venue outside of the building.
Oh my God.
For his last meal...
They stole my idea. They had it at the fucking B-dubs.
Gosh!
Yeah, go for it.
Listen to this guy's last meal.
All right, I'm listening. Here's his last supper.
He ordered, well, I wouldn't have done that,
Okay, go ahead.
a well-done filet mignon smothered with mushrooms,
Did that on purpose.
fried chicken, a salad with French dressing, sweet potato pie topped with whipped cream, French fries, collard greens, onion rings, cornbread, broccoli with melted cheese, biscuits and gravy, and cherry Coke.
Okay, why you want to go out bloated?
My gosh, that's
I mean,
sad. That's really sad.
You're only doing that so that way you can stuff yourself and then fucking go out
It's
bloated.
like all his favorites.
Yeah, so that way he probably shit his pants. Okay? Like I almost did today. Boom. That was bad. Johnny, tell him.
I could tell him, too.
I can smell it from
people-
here.
How do you think I feel?
No, I was talking to Sean about tonight's shows, and I had to go to the bathroom bad. And we were coming back from the store, and I had to go really bad, probably like quarter mile from the house, to the point that I was like sweating and shit, and I was holding it in, and I kept hurtling over every speed bump. And I told Sean, I was like, Sean, just hang in there with me. And he was like, I'm not going to be on the phone with you while you're using the bathroom. But too late. The kids had to go to the pool when the kids got to go to the fucking pool, okay? And I got in there, and Shondo heard me, and he called me a barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you, Shondo?
The bad thing is that this is 100% true.
Yeah.
I told you. I mean, I'm not lying.
I'm glad he stayed on the phone with you instead of talking to me.
Well,
Yeah,
I
this
couldn't
creepy ass motherfucker is talking about doing the show while taking a shit and forcing me to stay there and listen.
I didn't force you to do anything, okay?
You're my boss. I have to do it.
You said put it on
Aw,
speakerphone.
Wait, you put it on speaker?
Yeah, Sean. I'm not going to be sitting there sweating to the oldies. Why, I'm not. Come on.
You're a fucking
Okay.
barbarian, Chris.
No, you liked it. And anyways, that's beside the point. Let's go. Act like you ain't never been driving nowhere and sweating. Psych! Shondo did it. He did it. He took everybody's wrench. He sold the shit on eBay to buy some graphics card.
Before his execution, he released a letter apologizing for what he had done.
Mm-hmm.
On April 26th, today,
426.
reciting Psalm 23,
Bam.
Alton Coleman was executed by lethal injection in the death chamber at the Southern Ohio Correctional Facility in Lucasville. Reginald Wilkinson, director of the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections, said Coleman had not directly expressed remorse for the killings, but that he had admitted what he's done in his own convoluted way.
You know what? I remember this. Yes, I do.
What?
He was in Lucasville. I've been to the Lucasville County Rec for a baseball card show. Mm-hmm. Tell me I don't know. It's one of the biggest baseball card shows around, boo. At the Lucasville County Rec.
Coleman had received 2 death sentences from Ohio and 1 each from Illinois and Indiana. At the
Bidet.
time of his execution, he was the only condemned person in the United States to have death sentences in 3 states.
You have to bidet it, okay? Because if you don't bidet it, it leaves your brown eye blue. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Do you want to hear about Brown?
Let's hear about Brown, boo. Let's hear about Brown, boo. We just heard about Brown. Go ahead. Let's hear about Brown. What can Brown do for you?
Brown, who was originally sentenced to be executed in Ohio for her complicity in the crimes, had her death sentence commuted to life imprisonment by Governor Richard Celeste in 1991. In commuting Brown's sentence, Celeste cited her low IQ scores ranging from 59 to 74
Wow.
and her
she dumb.
master-slave relationship
Whoa.
with Coleman influencing her actions.
Mm.
Brown was one of 8 Ohio death row inmates, including all 4 of Ohio's female death row inmates, to have her sentence commuted by Celeste, a staunch opponent of capital punishment, a week before he left office.
Time out. Mike said, Mississippi said, how much money to give Psych a wrench permanently? It's not going to cost you nothing, dog. Okay? You've been selfless tonight. We can be selfless too. Shondo, we know Psych's a good dude. Give him his wrench. It's for
$500.
No. No money, Sean. Give him a wrench.
Look, you know what they say, when you get lemons, you gotta make lemonade.
Sean, Mississippi's been good to us tonight. And that's the only request that he asks us for. So give him a wrench. Give Sykes a wrench, dog.
Fine, if I have to.
Psych good to us, and that's Mississippi's only request. No money. No money from Mississippi, okay? Mississippi's been good to us. So, there you go. Ain't nobody ever been nobody better to us than Mississippi, okay? So, give Psych his wrench. Boom, Psych, you got a wrench, maybe. Shondo, let me know when it's done, bro.
He's now a moderator.
All right, Psych, say something in moderator language. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a riveting conversation.
Wow! I said say it in moderator language. Go ahead, boo.
Despite her nonviolent history before the spree, Brown was initially unrepentant for her act.
What? I'll leave your wrench and emojis on the verse then? Huh?
Leave you first.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Go ahead.
During the sentencing phase of her first Ohio trial, she sent a note to the judge which read in part, "I killed the bitch, and I don't give a damn. I had fun out of it." She was also given a death sentence for the murder of Tamika in Indiana. However, that sentence was ultimately commuted to 140 years imprisonment in 2018. Brown is currently serving her sentence without possibility of parole at the Dayton Correctional Institution in Dayton, Ohio. She finally expressed remorse for her crimes when she apologized to the victims' families in a video in 2005.
Wow. Holy shit. She killed Tamika in Indiana in front of Annie, and that was not okay. Whoop, whoop, Jen. Thank you. Thank you so much. So that was Gary Alton Coleman tonight, boo. He did that. He did that shit. But at the same time, you got to take the good, you got to take the bad, you got to take them all, and there you have the facts of life, right? Without Gary Alton Coleman killing Tamika and Annie in Gary, Indiana, we wouldn't have MJ's great fucking hit, Annie, Are You Okay? Am I right?
Right.
Because, I mean, that was a hit song. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been hit by, Gary Anton Coleman. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in early tonight and on time, minus Shawnee starting us 2 minutes later. We appreciate you guys, and we love you guys, and hang in there, because guess what? Coming up at 10 o'clock, replayables.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Even though I've already slammed 2 beers for MSIPs. 3. And you've slammed 2, I know for sure. So, all right, guys. We'll see you tonight, 10 o'clock.
Yes.
Same bat channel with the new emojis. We'll see you soon.
45 minutes.
45 minutes. We're going to go change our underwear. We'll be back. Bam. See you guys. Love ya. I need an Abel's tank top. You got it, Trigger. I actually have some.
I need one.
I've got some. I found some.
Did you?
Yeah.
What color?
I think pink.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Where?
The pink ones. They're in the garage.
For real?
Yeah. It's a cow.